Old Gits and Hits show and podcast. Number one. Boys, it's number one.
It's number one.
It is number one.
Yes.
It's the first time we've been number one for a long time.
Yes,
Is
we've
it?
not been, yes.
Forever.
Yes.
But explain where we are then, what we're
Well,
doing.
we are here, and it's nice to know because we're trying to go around to do these, and this is the very first podcast, visualised podcast, that we'll be doing. And we've come to Age UK South Gloucestershire to actually do it from, so which is nice. They're a very good organisation, charity organisation, helping old people, which we fall into that category of.
Well, no, on their terms, later in life.
Later in life.
That's what it says, later in life.
Yes.
Or as we say,
Old Gits.
Gits. Old Gits. Yeah, it's the Old Gits show and podcast. And we've been used to doing this on the radio
We have.
and not showing our ugly mugs.
We have faces for radio. This is why we don't normally do stuff with the camera. But, you know.
Well, you know, it needs must. We've been inundated with people asking us to stop. But no, we decided we weren't going to stop, we're going to carry on.
Yeah.
And we're launching, again, we did this a long time ago, didn't we? We actually launched our YouTube channel. How many years ago was that?
Oh, when we first started the show about 13 years ago. And what we used to do, we used to take our mobile phones and we would make a little video and we'd sort of prop the phone up on the edge of a desk
Yes.
with something holding it, and we'd stand in front of the phone and we'd look into the phone and do a little video after our show. But that was fine, wasn't it? But, you know, it's 2026, we've got to move on, so we've got proper set,
Proper stuff.
cameraman behind there.
Yes, we have.
We've got
This isn't a mobile phone now, is it?
It's a cameraman.
It's cameraman.
It's really good.
This
Yes,
is
it is.
Tim the cameraman.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I recognise him. Didn't he used to work with Annika Rice and jumping out of a helicopter?
Many times.
Are you the one?
probably. Yes.
He was
I
always
think it
trying to
was.
run away from that, as most people were. But, so what are we going to be doing then? Let's explain what we're going to be doing with our visualised show and podcast.
Well, like our radio show, I've absolutely no idea. Because we turn up for the show and we start talking, we tell a few stories, and then one of the others just chips in, or we all chip in, and all of a sudden we've gone off at a tangent and we're on a completely different planet, but it always comes back to the beginning of the story. So some silly stories, bit of escapism, we're living in times of trouble, world disharmony. So this visualised podcast, our show, is just a little bit of escapism for 10, 12 minutes.
Well, and it's not only that, of course. We because we're on cameras now, we can actually show things.
Oh, yes.
So we're going to be
Can
doing...
you just elaborate on that?
I will. It'll all be above board and above chest.
And above waist level.
Yes. So we will have show and tell session.
Yes.
And we've got a show and tell for this programme, haven't we?
We have.
And the important thing for us is to involve you, dear listener, viewer, wherever you're watching or listening to us, to say you've got something to show and tell, again, all above waist. Then we'll invite you in to a future programme to bring your show and tell in, so we can just have a show and tell. Because, as John alluded earlier on, when we were doing the programme this week, our radio programme this week, when we were kids at school, we didn't do show and tell.
No.
So we're bringing it back for the older generation to do a show and tell. And we found out earlier, Tim's got a show and tell.
He has, yeah. And maybe we will take this podcast to your place one day. We're already hatching a plan to go to Tim's place.
We are. He's not nodding, so he must be
He
in
doesn't
agreement
know it
with
yet,
that.
that's
He
why.
doesn't know. That's why.
Yeah, just found out.
So that's sort of the things we're going to be doing.
Or maybe we could come to my house and do one of them from there, and then we can go to your house and do one from there. That's where the
when it
problem
falls
starts.
Down.
Yes.
It falls down.
Yeah, that's
doesn't
the trouble, isn't it?
it? Yeah. But maybe after October,
Yes.
we'll be allowed in.
Well, I don't know. See, I'll have to get permission for that. I mean, first of all, you have to find out where it's going to be. Second time round. But, we'll work on that. We'll see how we go. Anyway.
Yeah, because of course we've been doing the programme, as John said then, this is the 13th year.
Yes, 13th
13th year, and we've never known where Chris Criddle lives.
No.
We've never been to Chris's house. We've done several programmes in your house,
Yeah.
my house, never ever.
No, Christmas cards are handed over by hand.
Oh,
Never
absolutely.
posted.
No,
never
never
posted.
posted.
He
No,
did
you're
by
fine.
mistake, once upon a time, give me his address. So I went round there, but he'd moved.
Yes. Well, in the last year, he asked me to pick him up, and I thought, failed thing here. We're going to find out where he lives. It was at his partner's house. So still don't know. We still have
I'm not
no
stupid.
idea. What'd you say?
I'm not stupid.
No, you are. No, you are.
Can I just say, you are stupid. Boys and girls, he's stupid because he gave David his partner's address.
Oh,
Yes.
That's a very stupid move.
and
If you
that's
know
the
this
problem,
now,
isn't it? Yes, of course.
if you know his history,
I
that's
do
a
know
very
this,
stupid
yes.
thing to
Yes.
do.
Well, I'm just I've got something in plan for that anyway. Yeah, I'm taking away the drain pipes because you can't shimmy up and can't shimmy down. Although at your age,
I wouldn't be able
when was
to
the
do that
last time you
anyway.
were able to do that anyway?
No. I remember those days very
Yeah.
well, but
Yeah.
not any longer.
No,
sadly.
You could climb out of someone's bedroom window and down a drain pipe in 3 seconds.
I would, but
Yes.
now they have to live in a bungalow.
Yes.
That's a condition.
Yes.
So that's my opening. That's my chat-up line, really.
Yeah. Do you live in
Now
a
then,
bungalow?
Do you live in a bungalow?
Yes.
No, I move on.
No, in that case, yes.
Simple. Just move on. Best thing.
Absolutely. So that's an example of some of the silly stories that we might be telling. That was unplanned, wasn't it? We
That was
have no
unplanned,
idea.
completely
We have no
unplanned.
idea where the show is going. We just start talking, and something comes out, and we roll with it. So that's exactly what we will be doing. And you can interact with us as well. We're across all the socials, as you might be able to see in the background. We're on Facebook. Where else? We're on Instagram,
Yeah,
X.
Yeah.
Spotify for the podcast.
For the
Yeah.
podcast,
Yes, YouTube, of course, from here.
and other outlets for podcasts,
course.
not just Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts from, we're there.
Yeah, and pop down the local church, church hall or something like that, because you might see a little postcard for us there. Because now remember the old days of posting postcards. If you want to get something known to tell people, you used to put a little card or a little poster in the church, or the window, or the village hall. Did you know that?
No. I knew you put it into a confectioner's on the corner, or
No, they used to charge you.
6p a week,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Or 2p a week, or whatever it was, to put your postcard in of your event in the window. You don't see that anymore, do you? You used to see things in telephone boxes as well. I used to love the ones that used to go in the phone boxes.
Yeah, you used to visit those all
I
the
used
time,
to
didn't
visit
you?
those all
Yeah.
the time. Those with those numbers on.
And
you
the
know?
0898, weren't
Yes, and lovely pictures of people.
Yeah, they
I used to
were,
think,
weren't they?
well, if I phone that number, will I get to meet that person?
they? Yeah, no chance.
Sadly
But I'll
not.
tell you what, you paid £5 for the phone call to start with.
Well,
Yeah, because you can do that online these days, you know.
Oh, can you?
Yes,
They
it's just swipe right.
swipe right. Well, swipe me.
That's dating now, isn't it? Dating, the art of dating, the art of chatting up lines, the chat up lines, they've gone, haven't they?
Well, no, as I said, my chat-up line is, do you live in a bungalow?
Oh, well, of course it is, yeah.
That's why I do
Yeah.
have a good chat-up line.
See, my
wife doesn't know that, but...
That's right, yeah. Yeah, my chat up line is, you must be out of breath because you can go around my mind for the last 2 hours. You see, that's my chat up line. Does that work?
Running round his
Running
mind.
round-
He got it wrong. He got one of his own. He got one of his own jokes wrong.
I did.
Talking of Chris's bad jokes, here's a challenge for you, everybody. How many weeks or how many podcasts do you think it will take for Chris to come out with his standard B&Q joke?
1 week.
Do you think so?
1 week, without shadow of a doubt. Well, 1 week. Well, one as bad as the B&Q joke. And if you haven't heard the B&Q joke, well, look around to 1 week and you'll hear it. I guarantee it will come out.
Yeah. If it's not on this podcast, look on the next one or the one after that. It'll be there.
It'll be there.
It'll be there.
Yeah, sure as eggs are eggs. But there we go.
So that's it. In summary, that's where we are. That's what the Old Gits and Hits show and podcast is all about. This is the very first one. Nice to have you with us. Just tune in anytime on to the show. You can hear us every week, podcast whenever you want to, and this will be appearing every week on our YouTube channel.
Until the next time.
This program was an OG&H media production.